Hi everybody, it's Karen again. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm pleased you found me. I hope you like what you see and consider subscribing. And welcome back to everybody who normally watches. Thank you very much for coming back. Quite a few things to cover. First of all, look at the camera. Quite a few things to cover in this vlog. First of all, itch to stitch Brasov top. Just put that down. There we are in my lovely sparkly Lurexy material. Finished it. Very, very pleased with it. It's actually a really easy sew. You just have to trust the process. You just have to, yeah, you literally, you have to just read the instructions and trust that obviously they're right. But there's a lot of things just didn't make sense to me that I hadn't done before. So it was quite a good learning curve. But yeah, I'm so pleased with it. Really am. I didn't actually roll over a hem. You turn over the end bit of this sort of wrap over bit. And all I've done here is, I can show you, I've just finished overlocked or serged the edges of both of the wrap pieces, and you literally just fold over about that much. It's either at the top or the bottom, and that keeps the curve, and then you stitch the collar down at the back. So I don't think, it's certainly not going to flap open, but I did think it might turn round and you might see the overlocking a bit, but I've worn it and yeah, you can't see that. I'm so pleased it's not such a deep V. At the minute I'm trying to avoid wearing great big deep gapey things, as you know. The next thing I must mention, which I forgot to mention in my last video, the little chicken that came in my sew subscription box. It's by a lady called Anna, I think it's Anna, at Pattern Pouch Nest. And I was in touch with her to say, she said thank you for showing a little chicken, first of all, and I said that I would like to, I would show anything she sent, sort of thing. So I asked her if, if she minded me doing that, and she said no, absolutely not. She also said that she was going to do a tutorial, which I sent her one saying, oh, well, I'll mention it in my next vlog. And then she immediately panicked, thinking, because she's made, I think, about 400 for the subscription boxes. So she's a bit sick of making them now, no doubt, although they're probably a quick make. But she said she panicked a little bit, thinking she was going to have to sit down and do a tutorial vlog. And she said, oh, well, I don't have time to do a vlog this weekend. I went, no, I didn't mean that. I just meant, she's going to do one. She'll do one at some point, but she is going to upload a tutorial on how to make those. And for anybody who didn't see the unboxing, there was a lovely Cadbury's cream egg inside the chicken. But you could stuff that with stuff it and put something heavy, put some pebbles in the middle or something, and use it as a pattern weight, or fill it with rice for a pattern weight. That's what I've got mine filled with. Use it as a pin cushion or something like that. There's quite a lot of things you could use that for, but at the minute it's just part of my Easter decorations. So there we go. The next thing I want to do, oh sorry, this top was by Itch to Stitch, forgot to mention that. That's my new, love the patterns from Itch to Stitch. The next thing I wanted to mention was, oh yes, I'm going to do an unwrapping, instead of an unboxing, I'm going to do an unwrapping of my sew subscription, got that on the brain at the minute, my Simply Sewing magazine. So as you can tell from the rattling, I have not opened this yet. So this is the magazine I subscribe to, basically because I got Wor Vera there as a free mannequin. You basically pay for the mannequin and you get magazines for nothing. But I just thought, it's a way to get a few more patterns in my stash, and sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. And I don't like this one. No, I would never waste my time, to be quite honestly. Explorer backpack. It's maybe alright for a kiddie, something like that. I mean, done in that material definitely, but yeah, it's alright. Can't see myself ever making a bag or a backpack. I mean, I have hundreds of bags and backpacks and things like that. I'm a complete addict when it comes to buying bags, but I just like buying them. I don't want to make them. I'd rather spend me so little time that I do have sewing clothes. But anyway, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Vanessa Hansen, exclusive pattern from Vanessa Hansen. Now, well, on first looking at that, I think, oh yeah, I would make that top. But look at the armholes; they're huge. I mean, literally everything would be on display with those. Who has arms that big or that good that they want to show them off? Yeah, I'm not sure about that one either. I could maybe alter the arms if I wanted to make that top. I might just alter the top, and I might think about doing that. It would also have to be a lot longer for me. Would have to do something for the length. I've got to have my tummy and me top of my bum, at least on my hips, covered. But you sometimes do, like, I think last month we got the Naomi dress by Sew Over It, and that's lovely. It's like you can make it in a jersey, and it's either just below the knee or a maxi dress, and it's really, really nice. So I am going to make that one. Now that one I would make. Yeah, the Sophia dress. It's a Simply Sewing pattern. It doesn't say it's by anybody else, but yeah, that one's quite nice. So you usually do get 2 dress patterns and a toy pattern or a bag pattern or something like that. Last time, I think, because we got the Sew Over It pattern, we got 2 dress patterns, what was it, top and a dress, and a booklet on toy making or something, which I didn't use because I don't have anybody to make toys for, but I like that. I would make that and I would wear that. The longer version, obviously. And that's the magazine. Oh, and that's the dress a bit closer up, and it does have like a bit of a wrap front. I'll not go through the magazine because I know Adele from Sofa Serenity, bless her. She goes through this magazine and another magazine that she subscribes to, and she does a really thorough job. Points out articles and things that are interesting and stuff. She also reviews the patterns and says whether she likes them or not. And so far, me and her are on the same. We're in the same ballpark, shall we say? So that's my magazine this month. The next thing I wanted to tell you was what I am making is the next pattern that I got when I got this one. I got the Orono Top, O-R-O-N-O Top, and that's from Itch to Stitch as well. And it does have like a bit of a turtleneck, and it wraps over and has a tulip bottom, which actually this does. I don't know if you can see it, but this has a sort of a tulip bottom. It doesn't sit flat on the bottom. And this is the material I'm making, and I've been scratching about trying to find where I got this material from. It's all bumpy. I think it might have been from Andrea Beyond the Pink Doll. I don't know. I think they did get some material like this in one of the subscription boxes. The lady who I watch, who's Rachel at the French Seam, she's lovely. She'd got it in a subscription box, and she'd made the kilo wrap dress in it, but she's got a fabulous figure. I mean, this is a stretchy, clingy, I should imagine, material, and she's got the figure to wear that, to be fair. I haven't. So, yeah, I think I got it with making the Jarrah cardigan. I think it's the Jarrah or Jarrah patterns free pattern cardigan or something. I was going to make it up in that. That's the pattern that cost me £28 to get printed. So not so free, but never mind. So I've started cutting it out, and yeah, it's cutting out brilliantly, and it's the type of material a bit like double gauze. It doesn't fray, so it's doing really well. Just to mention what's on Vera behind me. Oh, lass, come to the front. Come to the front. This was a Simplicity tops pattern, a pack. You got about 7 different tops you could make, I think, out of this. I'll list it below if I find the pattern. I did try and, I've gone in the dog. I did try and find the pattern before I did this vlog, and I've got that many patterns and I've shoved them in and all over the place that, yeah, I can't find it. So yeah, so this is Vera wearing this. This is another one of these things that's come out absolutely vast on me. However, I would wear this one, I think, because it doesn't have the brightness of that pink blouse I showed in my last vlog. It's got a nice back on this one. If I turn around, I'm not quite used to her yet. I know there's something you can twiddle underneath and get it to spin round herself, but she'll probably go. So it's got like a bit of a box pleaty thing going on in the back, which was quite nice. And this material, I'm sure I got it with that cream material, and I wonder if this was from Beyond the Pink Door as well. But yeah, it's sewn up, look, creases like Billy-O. It's just one of those like viscosy type materials that just creases, but it's very pleased with my top stitching there on my binding. Very, very pleased with that. So if that top had started going horribly wrong, I would have been really upset not to have been able to use that. But I made this a while ago. I don't think I've showed this in a makes video. I think I forgot about it because I sort of shoved it in the back of my cupboard. With it being winter, it's been too cold to wear this, too cold for me anyway. So it got shoved in the back of the cupboard, and I just spotted it when I was putting this top on and thought, oh, I'll put Vera in that so she's not standing stalkers in the background. I don't want that. The other thing I was going to mention was, I did put out that did people want me to see an overlock? Did people want me to do, sorry, overlocker threading video? And I think I got around 6 responses, so there is at least 6 people who would watch. That's great. So I will do that. I'll do an overlocker video. But what I fancy doing is making the sheer dress. Excuse me jumping up. I should have had all this prepared. Out of the Modern Wardrobe. Now, Alison at So Like Dotty made this. And she made it in a beautiful blue little ditzy print, I think it was, material. It's absolutely gorgeous. She's made a few now, I think. But, wait a minute, I'll find a picture. There's the picture of it. And you see how it's got like a sheared bodice. And I think it goes, in fact I know it goes, I've just seen the picture, it goes all the way around. So the back is sheared as well. And I think I'm going to make that. I think it takes too much material for me to use my Beyond the Pink Door white double gauze that I got. But yeah, you need 3.4 meters, it says straight away, so I won't be able to use that, but maybe I'll buy some more. Maybe I'll treat myself, why not? So I thought I'll do a shearing video, which could be quite entertaining for you. I've never sheared anything before, and I thought I'll have a go and I'll practice it, and then I'll do it. I thought, no, just do the vlog, do a video of it, and if it goes wrong, it goes wrong, and everybody will see, and you know, that's me, that's what happens. So I am going to put one of those out soon as well, and the threading video. And I've had my nails cut. I had lovely long pink talons in the last one, but I had them all cut down yesterday. I managed to get them all cut down because I couldn't do a thing with them. Couldn't pick a pin up. I was chasing the pins around my table for about 20 minutes, and then eventually going like that to pick them up. So I've had my nails cut, and then at least when I thread my overlock, I'll be able to see the thread, because all I could see was pink nail when I tried to do it the last time. So that's 2 vlogs that are coming out. So if you like what you've seen this video and you know how daft I am, then it would be lovely if you subscribe. My channel analytics, which I don't understand, but according to my son, reckon that 80% of you who have subscribed, who watch me, 80% of viewers who watch me haven't subscribed. So if you haven't subscribed, it doesn't cost you anything, and it just boosts my channel a little bit and helps me get my channel out to more people. So if you wouldn't mind, that would be absolutely, totally grand. It would be so appreciated. It would be great. So that's the vlogs I'm going to do. The threading of the overlocker and the shearing video, which will be a hoot, I guess. I've been watching I've watched Alison. I mentioned to Alison that I loved the shearing dress she was wearing. Alison, this is Alison, it's so like Dottie. Watch her all the time because she's a Geordie like myself. And she was wearing this dress in a recent vlog, or she showed the dress in a recent vlog that she's done, and said she was going to make another one or adapt it in some way. And I thought, oh, I'm going to have a go at that. I really, really liked it. And so I said to her, shearing absolutely terrifies me, you know, she linked me to a video of her showing you how to do shearing and giving tips and things, and how to load the bobbin up and stuff like that. So I have watched videos on it. Well, I would have to, really. I really would have to watch. So I may watch a few more, but I am going to do that vlog, and I'll let you see the ensuing disaster that probably will happen. The other thing I did the other night, which was quite funny, and I just thought I'd tell you about it. I don't know if anybody does this, just if anybody's interested. I think I watched my video back with the subtitles on, and if you know what the person's saying and you're reading the subtitles, they quite often get it wrong, and it's absolutely hilarious, some of the things that it comes out with. If it's American, like there's a lot of YouTube, like American videos, like telling you explaining you how to do things on YouTube, because I still kind of put a picture in, you know. But there is an American, like quite a lot of Americans on YouTube. If you go in and how do I upload a picture, how do I do this, that and the other, and they talk so fast, and I have to slow them down. They really do. I mean, I know I talk fast, and I do try and slow my speech down because of the accent, but these Americans talk so fast, and some of the translations that come up on the bottom of the screen, it's just worth a watch. If you've got nothing better to do and you fancy wasting 5 minutes, just find somebody who talks fast. Just watch it. Just put the subtitles on. It's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. And the other thing I wanted to mention was I had, it was a bit sad really. I put a video on of my dog Millie not wanting to go for a walk. And she never does. She doesn't want to go for a walk. She doesn't want to go, if it's raining and it's dark especially, she'll go and hide. She'll go behind the armchair, she'll go under a bed, she'll think she's hidden because she's just sitting beside the settee or whatever. And he'll go, come on, and Alfie, a son, will just jump up and he'll be all tails wagging. No, she doesn't like going for a walk. She gets comfortable, she gets warm, and she just wants to stay indoors, and she doesn't want to go. So I put a little video up. It was only about a minute and a half of my son like pushing her along the floor with his foot. He was being really gentle. He wasn't kicking her. He wasn't being rough. And she's such a feisty little dog. If she didn't want him to do that, she would have bitten his arm off. She's not shy and coming forward. She's a right princess. She's a right madam. But she has this little feisty side to her. I mean, she thinks she's a Rottweiler. So I had this comment from I think she was Spanish. The language, I did Google Translate before everybody thinks I was dead clever and replied in English to a Spanish comment. I didn't. I translated it on Google Translate, and she said that animals are sacred and that person was really cruel and he shouldn't be kicking her. She's not a ball, and it made me really, really sad to think that I only got the one comment like that, so everybody else understood what was going on, but it really, I did reply to the lady and I said, look, you can't get a more animal loving family than ours. We've got the 2 dogs, we've had dogs in the past, especially dogs, we love dogs. And yeah, it really upset me to think that somebody thought I was putting that video on to, you know, show a dog being mistreated. I would never, ever mistreat a dog or an animal of any kind. Spiders, maybe, but not, no way would I mistreat my dogs. My dogs are the most loved, pampered pets, as everybody's are. So the she was called Angelica, the lady who replied. So if you're watching, Angelica, I'm really sorry. I didn't intend to upset you or anything like that. It was just, that's just Millie. And believe you me, if she hadn't wanted Thomas to push her along the floor like that, she would have let him know. She would have growled, she would have bitten, because sometimes she gets comfy on the bed and he picks her up. She has a growl at him then, and she growls at my husband when he picks her up. The only one she doesn't growl at is me. It's strange that, isn't it? So I do apologise if, sorry, I'm just looking at the top of my head, but I'm just looking at my notes here to make sure that I have not missed anything out. Oh, and another lady did suggest about just put in outfits for double gauze on YouTube and or on Google, and loads of fabric patterns will come up that are suitable for double gauze, for the double gauze that came in the subscription. So I am going to do that, and I'm going to have a look, and I've had a quick look already, to be honest. Somebody else asked what double gauze was actually, and I did print out, where's it gone? I did print out an explanation of what it was, and it's completely disappeared. But what it said was it's 2 fine layers of cotton sewn, very thin fine layers of cotton sewn together invisibly to give a spongy effect, which is, yeah, is what it is. And if you look at it from the side, you can actually see the 2 layers. So I hope that helps. So that's it. So please subscribe, people. That would really, really be good. And I'll hopefully be back soon with the video for the shearing, which could be a bit of a comedy of errors, and the overlock serger threading video. And until then, I hope you all have a good week, happy sewing, and I'll see you soon.